Most companies that are growing eventually hit a wall. Not because the product stops working, not because the market dries up, but because the way they work can't keep up with the growth. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on a foundation meant for a one-story building. You're adding more revenue, more people, more tasks, but the structure underneath it, it's still fragile. If you are aiming for 10 million in annual revenue, you don't just need more sales. You need to operate better than you have ever before. And that starts with one thing: your business processes. At the time, I worked with an ambulance company from South Carolina. They were growing so fast, they had to hire someone new every single week. On the surface, it looked like success, but underneath, things were falling apart. There was no single process, no onboarding system, no shared playbook to handle this part of operations at scale. Everyone did things their own way. In many cases, work had to be redone. Firefighting was constant, people were burning out, and the worst part, the owner of the company was the most overwhelmed of all. And it's not that no one cared, they just did not have a shared way of working. And at some point, this becomes a bottleneck. Now, here are a couple of thoughts you might have. We'll figure out systems after we hire more people, or we'll fix our workflows after the next big deal closes. We'll document things when we have more time. But the truth is, your growth depends on these systems. They're not what you fix after scaling. They're what you need in order to keep growing. The longer you delay structure, the more your business becomes like a house of cards. So to start, what is a business process, really? In simple words, it's just a clear, repeatable way of getting something done, start to finish. It's how your team turns ideas into outcomes, a lead into sale, a request into a delivery, a complaint into a 5-star review. It's not just documentation, it's clarity. Clarity in expectations, clarity in execution, clarity in results. Processes are the infrastructure behind almost every successful company, even if they don't talk about it. This is why I want to dive into 3 ways processes can help you scale. And the first and the most obvious one is communication. Processes create a shared language within your team. They help your team know exactly what needs to be done, who's responsible, and how their work connects to the bigger picture. Without this, you will get silos, you'll get confusion, duplicated work, and those endless Slack messages you've probably seen. Who is doing this? Or where is that thing? With processes, you'll get more clarity, more accountability, and smoother handoffs. Especially as your team grows, communication through process beats communication through meetings most of the time. And this is how remote teams, fast-growing companies, and even hospitals keep functioning at scale. Now, processes also help you manage. And not to micromanage, but to guide. They give you visibility. You start seeing what's working, what's slowing you down, and where quality is dropping. If you're reviewing dozens of tasks every week or jumping into every fire, you don't have a system. You are the system yourself, which is not scalable, obviously. But when you have structured ways of doing things, you don't need to be everywhere. And the quality becomes embedded in how the work is done, not who does it. That's how you remove yourself from being that bottleneck. And last but not least, processes let you benchmark. You can't improve what's invisible. When you map out how things are done today, you get a snapshot of your business. From there, you can measure performance, you can spot inefficiencies, compare teams, departments, or even time periods, and most importantly, you can optimize. Let me give you an example. We helped a short-term rental company document and optimize how they manage their reservations. Now, before, multiple people doing the same work in different ways, there was poor clarity in responsibilities and high amount of time spent per reservation. And after, reservation processing time dropped 35%. Their team members knew exactly what they needed to do, and guess what? Guest experience went up. That wasn't about hiring more people, that was about building a better process. That's how small tweaks in your processes can lead to big wins in your operations. So scaling isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter at scale. And processes let you reduce the amount of chaos, delegate without dramatically losing that quality, and build a business that runs without you micromanaging every single detail. And if you want growth that's consistent, predictable, and sustainable, then business processes aren't optional. They are your foundation. And if you're ready to build the operational backbone that takes your business to 10 million and beyond, let's talk. My team and I help companies like yours design their core processes, implement automations that save your team's valuable time, and build scalable systems that actually support your scale. Click the link below in the description and let's together build a business that operates better than ever before.